you today? I hope that you are all fine. Let's continue our first module, Why do we protect animals? Unit 1, Dreaming of Dodos, Lesson 3, Part 1. It's grammar time, the present perfect tense. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to recognize the present perfect tense form, realize its uses,
distinguish the key words,
apply the grammatical rule in sentences, listen to a sound. In this fourth sentence, can you guess where is the verb? What represents the present perfect form? The plane has landed safely. Where is the verb? Is it has or landed? They have graduated. Where is the verb? Is it have or graduated? Fedor has lost. Where is the verb? Has or lost? Mo has won. Where is the verb? Has or won? Can you guess what is the form of the present perfect tense? Let's see together. Form of present perfect tense. The present perfect tense is formed by two things. The first thing is the helping verb, have or has,
in all forms,
affirmative, negative, and interrogative. The second thing is the past participle. It is the third form of the verb, and you will find a list of the past participle in your booklet. You should study it well. For example, she has worked in that office for 6 years. Here, has is the helping verb and worked is the past participle. The affirmative form with the pronouns I, we, they, you, we use have plus the past participle, and with the singular pronouns like he, she, or it, we use has plus past participle. Example, I've got you, the strong form and the weak form. I, you, we, they have gone. It's the strong form, and the weak form is I, you, we, they have gone. They have gone. The strong form with the singular pronouns he, she, it has gone, and the weak form he, she, it's gone. The negative form with the pronouns I, we, they, you comes with haven't plus past participle, and the singular pronouns he, she, and it comes with hasn't plus past participle. Examples, I, you, we, they haven't gone. He, she, it hasn't gone. The interrogative form, it's have with the subject I, you, we, they,
plus past participle. Example, gone.
Singular form, has with the subject he, she, or it,
plus past participle. Example, gone.
and the short answer is yes I have or no I haven't, yes he has or no he hasn't. Use of the present perfect. The present perfect has different uses. First, we use the present perfect to talk about a completed action happened at a known time in the past. Maybe we don't remember the time, maybe we don't know when this action happened, or maybe we don't care about the time, but the most important is the action itself, which happened in the past, but at a known time. Example, the children have seen the magician. Here, in this example, the most important, the action. What is the action here? Seeing the magician. Action. To see. We use the present perfect to talk about an action happened in the past and has an effect or result in the present time. Example, she has broken her glasses. She can't see now. Okay? If someone has broken the glasses, what happened? What is the result? Here, the tense is in the present perfect. We use it because it has a result in the present. What is the result? What is the effect now? That she can see. The use number 3 about the present perfect is when we ask or talk about our experience. Here, two friends are talking. The girl is asking, have you ever been to London? She means here, in your whole life, have you visited London before that? And the answer is no, I haven't. And you? Now, it's time to talk about the key words. Our first key word here is already. Already. Already, when you use it in a sentence, it means sooner than expected, and it comes between have or has and the past participle. Example, I have already finished my dinner. Another example, she broke her glasses yesterday. Use already. This sentence is in the past simple because we have the key word yesterday. So, first of all, we are going to change the tense into present perfect tense. That's right. So, we should remove yesterday, and after that, we should change the tense of broke to be in present perfect tense. So, she has broken. What about already? Where can we put it? Between has and broken. She has already broken her glasses. The next keyword is just. Just is to express that the action finished a short time ago, and we put it between has or have plus the past participle. We say have just and the past participle, or has just and the past participle. Example, we have come back from our holiday. Use just. Remember where we put just between have or has and the past participle. So the answer is we have just come back from our holiday. Next keyword is yet. We use yet in negative sentence and in questions when we expect something to happen. And yet is the negative of just and already. We put yet at the end of the sentence. Example, have you finished your homework yet, Nick? Here the grandpa expected his grandson that he has finished his homework, but he seems that he hasn't finished yet. Is the example, I have already finished my homework. And here I ask you to negate, to give me the negative form of this sentence. Or I have just finished my homework. Use yet. If you would like to answer these two questions, if I told you to negate or to use yet, here is the answer. We use not. I said I haven't. And I remove already or just from the sentence. I haven't finished my homework yet. Here, yet comes at the end of the sentence. And, of course, it's obligatory to use not with have or has at the beginning of the sentence. Okay? Another keyword, ever and never. We use them to ask and answer about life experience. We use ever in questions and never in sentences. Example, have you ever been to London? No, I haven't. This is a short form. Or we can say, no, I have never been to London. Example, I haven't seen the pyramids. Use never. This sentence we can see not with have, haven't. Okay? So if you are going to use never you should remove not. We say, I have never seen the pyramids. Can you see where we put never between have and seen? I have never seen the pyramids. Okay. What about using ever in questions? Here we have the sentence. No, I haven't seen the pyramids. Here I'm asking you to use ever. Of course, if you use ever, it means to form a question. So how can we form the question with ever? We remove first no and not. Then we start with have. Have you ever seen the pyramids? Can you see? Ever comes after the subject in the question, not after have or has. No, we say, have you ever seen the pyramids? The last keywords we have today is since and for. We use for to say how long this period is. Example, for 3 days. We use since to say when the period began. Example, since Friday. Since and for. After for comes a period of time. In other words, we say for plus number plus the time were examples. For 7 minutes. For a long time. Forever. If we talk about since, after since comes the starting point, a time or a date. Examples, since 8 o'clock, since December, since 1984, since I left school. Here it's a sentence, but in past simple. Since the beginning of time. Example, he has slept for 3 hours. Now it's 10 o'clock. Use since. Of course, if we use since and for, the tense is present perfect tense. So we are not going to change the tense. Only remove for and put since instead. But can we use the same period of time, 3 hours? No. After since comes the starting point. So it's a matter of math. Let's calculate it. Now it's 10 o'clock and he has slept for 3 hours. So 10 minus 3 equals 7. So the sentence will be he has slept since 7 o'clock. If we have a sentence with since and for, how can we ask about them? We use how long. Example, I have been there since Wednesday. Use how long. First of all, we put the question word how long and remove the period of time we have here, which is since Wednesday. Then we put have, and after have comes the subject first, then the past participle in the question. So the question will be, how long have you been in the hotel? Okay, what about for? I have been there for 3 days. Use how long. The same. We use the question word how long, remove the period of time for 3 days, then use have, and after have comes the subject, you, then the rest of the sentence. The question will be, how long have you been in the hotel? Now, let's summarize what we said in our lesson today. Our lesson was about the present perfect tense. We talked first about the form. The affirmative form is have or has plus the past participle. And the negative form is haven't or hasn't plus the past participle. The interrogative form is have, you, or they plus the past participle, or has he, she, or it plus the past participle. Then we talk about the use. We said that we have 3 uses to talk about. The first, if you are talking about an completed action in an unknown time in the past. We don't know when the action has happened, or Maybe we don't care about the time. We don't know the time. The most important is the action itself. Number two, when we talk about an action in the past that has a result or effect in the present. Number three, when we talk or ask about a life experience. Then we talk about the key words. I think that I have a little song about it. We can say just already, yet, ever, never, since, and for. Again, just already, yet, ever, never, since, and for. Now, I have finished my lesson and I bring for you just a little song to have fun. Bye bye. Listen to the song first.
The song of the present perfect has come here to say you're fine. If you use it for something that started in the past, that's still going at the present time. Like when I say I've been your friend for years, it means we met some years ago and we're still friends, my dear. The song of the present perfect has come here to say, hey man, you can use it for something that happened in the past, but you don't need to explain exactly when. Like when I say I've been to the UK, it means I went there in the past, but you don't know what day. In the last few minutes I have sung this tune somehow. You have heard a minute of this song up to now. I have lost my words and I don't know what I can say. I hope I've made myself quite clear with it. Now you can play. The song of the present perfect has come here to tell you that you can use it at the time when a thing takes place, but its time hasn't finished yet. Like when you say I've been outside today, the night has not come yet, it's the same day, so you can use it, mate. Finally, the present perfect is really handy and not a crime. When the action of the verb you are using has some effects in the present time. Like when I say, hey, look what I have done. I have just finished writing